I love the fog. On foggy days, the world is soft, diffused, and kinder somehow. You're a part of it, present one moment before being absorbed into the mist. Although I chose to be out in the early morning, I came upon this spider who decided to sleep in. Hi everyone, and welcome to Free Range Diva, where you will find helpful information to enhance your beauty and wellness routines. Today, we're going to be talking about my thinning hair, or more specifically, what the results I have been getting since I've been using the Scienlodic portable red light therapy cap. First, I started using the red light therapy cap in June, and since I started, I use it almost every day, most days, and I do a 10-minute or 10 to 15-minute session. And let me show you what my scalp, what the bald spots look like before I started with the cap, and then I'll show you what they look like now. So let's get that out of the way first. Before and after is coming right up. I know, right? I mean, I can put my hand right here on the worst of the bald spot and it doesn't feel as bald. It feels like there's more hair there. And it may not be a ton of new growth, but there is new growth coming in. I can feel it, and more importantly, when I comb my hair back this way, you can't see it. You can't see the bald spots, and they used to be very, very visible before I started the cap. So first, let me give you some details on the cap itself. I did a full review, an overview of the technology in this particular cap and this company in a video that I will put in the cards. I will also put it down, in the description, because there's a lot of detailed information in that video that I'm not going to get into today. I just want to talk about the results, basically. But just to give you a few details, I know I said I wasn't. This has the wavelength of this cap is between 600 and 850 nanometers. It has 97 LEDs with red light and infrared light. Here it's not on right now, but there you can see the LEDs for hair growth. You want the wavelength to be between 630 and 700 nanometers. That's kind of the sweet spot. And again, this one is 600 to 800 nanometers in wavelength. And by wavelength, I mean the intensity of the red light. It has several modes of operation, including a red light therapy mode, which is the one that I use most of the time. There's something called a breathing mode that improves blood circulation, and then there are two pulsated modes. The first one is the 10 megahertz pulse, and this increases dopamine levels in the brain. At least that's what the website says it's supposed to. And that's the other mode. So I've used the red light therapy mode, the basic mode, as well as the 10 megahertz dopamine mode. And they have a 40 megahertz pulsed mode as well, which says that it stimulates the cerebral cortex and speeds up the treatment. I haven't tried that yet, but I will say that when I do use the pulsed mode, that I do feel a lightness. I mean, it could just be me I think I'm feeling something because I'm doing it, or I actually am feeling something, if that makes any sense at all. But I do find that if I'm feeling a little down or a little grumpy or whatever, if I put this on and use the dopamine mode, I tend to feel better when it's done. This also has several different brightness levels. The controls for it are right here, and right underneath, right in the middle here, is where you put in your cable for recharging. And they recommend on their site that for hair growth, you want to use this 10 minutes every day for 26 weeks to really start seeing results. I have been using this for between 15 and 16 weeks, but it seemed like a good time. I was curious to know how it was going, and I've fielded questions from many of you as well. You're also curious, so that's why I'm doing this today. But in 10 weeks, I will come back and do another sort of root scalp growth check-in with you. But it is just so nice to have something actually work. I mean, if you look back over my hair growth or thinning hair journey videos, you'll see that I've tried a lot of different things. Diet, oils, shampoos, massaging, and not to say that those haven't worked, but I will say that I use a lot less oil treatments since I've been using this. My scalp is in better shape. It doesn't feel as dry, and I don't do the scalp massages often, but I do still do it, especially on like wash day, because I tend not to do this on wash day. And there's no particular reason for that. It's just, what I've chosen to do. So if you look at my hair, you can see obviously from in fact, I'm gonna insert a before I started anything, like from a few years ago, where my hair was when it was kind of at its worst. And then, again, I'll show you what it looks like now. But you can see from those pictures that my hair now it's a richer tone. I have to sneeze. It's a richer tone, and it looks, it may not be more, well, it is, there is more density to it. It looks thicker, it looks healthier, it looks shinier. Full disclosure, the company did send me the cap for review, and they said that I could say whatever I wanted to as long as it was an accurate and fair presentation of the results. And first of all, this is extremely easy to use, which is why I was able to comply by using it every day. You just push this little button right here. You see it's on. This button you can use to switch modes, but we'll just keep it in its basic mode, and then put it on your head. And when I use it, let me just say, because my problem area is right here, right there, that is the thinnest area, I just part the hair right there a little bit to make sure that the red light gets on it. And then I can do whatever I want to do the rest, while this is, let's move that. There we go. And then I can do whatever I want to do, whether it's reading or dishes or cooking or whatever. Walking around, it doesn't, the hat, it doesn't come off. There's a little adjustable strap here in the back so you can tighten it or loosen it so that it fits snugly. Like I said, it's soft material, it's very comfortable, and I often forget that I have it on. I also want to let you know that there have been hundreds of clinical studies that support the effectiveness of red light therapy because they have found that it extends the growth phase of the hair shaft, of the hair follicle. It also calms DHT production and calms any inflammation. And as I said, when I started using this, I would go 7 days between washes, and then my scalp would get itchy. I would be, if I wanted to go longer, I would have to put oils on it. And since I have been using this, I can go 10 days and my scalp is not itchy. It feels normal without me. And that's why I haven't been putting as much oils on my scalp, although I do a couple of times during the week. I will add oil to my hair, particularly to the ends. So Basically, my hair and scalp are healthier than they've ever been before, and that's going to be a result of this for sure, as well as a combination of the products that I use on my hair and scalp. And also I want to say that the effectiveness of a product like this depends on the cause of your hair loss and whether or not that root cause has been addressed. So yeah, so if it's extending the growth phase of the hair follicle, that means that your hair stays on your head longer. It doesn't, because there's 3 phases. There's the growth phase, there's the resting phase where the hair just sits in the hair follicle and doesn't grow anymore. And then there is the shedding phase where the hair actually falls out. And then your hair follicle starts the whole thing over again. So at any given time, you've got hairs, you know, like your full head of hair is going to be in either growing, resting, or falling. And so if it extends that growth phase, that means that you're going to have more hair on your head for a longer period of time. The company gives you a 2-year warranty plus a 60-day money-back guarantee. And they also gave me a coupon code, and I will write it right here and put it in the description below. I'll also confirm with them before this video goes up that coupon code is still accurate. I'm sure it is, but just to be on the safe side, I'll double check. Let's see. Before I get into products that I use on my hair, because I know you're going to ask, I want to show you my edges, these new edges. So hang on here. This is all new. Can you see that? This is all new growth right here. This was not here before I started this process. I mean, this just, so my edges are coming in. They're coming in nicely. This side, as you can see, that's not there. This side does not have as much growth coming in, but what is interesting on this side is that my hair is growing in its natural color. It's not growing in gray like it is here, or even up through here where there's lots of new growth up here too. So yeah, because, like I said, I know you're going to ask, so let's just talk here a minute about the products that I use on my hair, and this will be fast. Up until I started this process, maybe right before, like maybe 6 months ago or so, up until then I was using the InnerSense hair care line. I used their hydrating line, shampoo, conditioner. It's a great line, great company, but their hydrating line just wasn't hydrating enough for me. So I decided to try this Rahua line. And so it has been a game changer. The thing that that this line delivers that no other hair care line has delivered before is it thickens the hair shaft itself. And that's because of the Rahua oil. That's an Amazonian oil. I did a whole video on this company, so I'm just going to go through this really fast. But right now, like what I did today, washed with the hydrating shampoo, followed that up with the hydrating conditioner, and then I used the InnerSense Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner, followed up by Rahua's leave-in treatment. What am I leaving out? Oh yeah, I put a little bit of grapeseed oil on my ends because I was going to flat iron. I flat ironed my hair today. So that was a little extra protection. And I also use a heat protectant from Derm Organic when I flat iron. But usually I don't. And my hair feels very silky, much silkier than it's ever felt before. As you can see, it's got a lot more shine and manageability and all those good things that we want from a hair care line. So when I feel like I need a deep conditioning, Rahua does not have a deep conditioner in its line. So what I have been doing is using this hydrating hair mask from InnerSense combined with the hydration conditioner from Rahua. And so I'll put this on first, work it through my hair, and then put this on over it and work it through my hair, and then put on a cap, you know, like a hair cap, and let that sit for 20 or 30 minutes. And that has been a game changer, total game changer. Oh, and I do keep my hair trimmed at the shoulder length because I want to give the new growth a chance to kind of catch up to the old growth. And it also, it helps your hair. It just, you know, keeps the hair looking thicker at the ends and looking healthier. I am loving the Rahua. Oh, and then during the week, when my ends start to look a little dry or my hair just looks a little dry, I will go in with a few drops of the legendary Amazon oil. This was the first product that I got from Rahua. And this is the product that really can make a difference when it comes to the thickness of your hair shaft. And the more you use this, the better and thicker your hair gets. So this comes directly from the rainforest, the Amazonian rainforest, from the indigenous people that live there in the region where this particular nut is grown. The people that live there have used it in their hair, and their hair is gorgeous. So the oil, it's all fair trade, it's all give back. They do wonderful things for the community to give back to the community. And the company's great, the products are great. And yeah, they're a little bit pricey, but I got these on sale, 20% off. I got this from Integrity Botanicals. I've also purchased from Detox Market. So you can shop around and Amazon. That's right. I bought this from Amazon. So whatever's the best deal, you know, you can find it. Find it, get it, highly recommend it. And yeah, I guess that's all I have to say about that. So the rest is, you know, up to you. I will get back. I will come back to you in 10 more weeks. So it's a full 20, you know, I will have given the cap a full 26 weeks. And then we'll discuss from there. Okay? Well, I'm done. But if you found this video interesting, helpful, if you have any questions for me about anything hair related, how I lost my hair to begin with, put them in the comments below and I'll address them. I will direct you to a few videos about my thinning hair issues, and I'll put those in the description box below. And also I'll link something at the end of the video so that you can get more, you know, more of a background information, since I know that there are a lot of new people here, and all you know, you senior members, you older members that have been here longer, you all know this stuff already. So that's going to wrap it up. As always, I thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch and spend some time with me. If the information here was helpful, if you enjoyed it, then please give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me out. You have no idea. And if you want to see more from me and you haven't subscribed, then please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. All right, everybody, until I see you in my next video, I'm going to wish you a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Take good care of yourselves, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.